6th of January, 2020. What? 2021. I am James. You are you. We are here for the first Wednesday installment of the brand new year. Now, if you're out there in Twitch land asking, how much longer is James going to really lean into the new year? As much as I can. You want to know why? Because I love a good holiday. And you know why I love a good holiday? Because it gives us an opportunity to use it as fodder for the show. But I'm not quite sure that we really need a holiday to find fodder, because here in Montreal, in the province of Quebec, boy, do we have some nice fodder. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching the news, if you've been living under a rock, starting this Saturday, 8 p.m., you, I, and everyone here will now have a curfew. That's right. We will not be able to leave our homes, our houses, our apartments, our dwellings after 8 o'clock p.m. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of hot takes when it comes to this. Are you for? Are you against? Are you a centrist? I'm going to tell you something, and this might change the way that you look at me from here on out. Not only am I for it, I fought for it. I sent countless emails, text messages, telegrams. I shouted it from the top of my lungs on my balcony because for two reasons. Reason number one, I want to stop the spread of COVID-19. Reason number two, and trust me when I say that I'm far more invested in reason number two than I am in reason number one. Reason number two being this curfew stands a great chance of increasing viewership on this show. I don't care if it's winter. I see people out and about walking around after the sun goes down. Now you got to sit at home. And what do you do when you're bored? You're tired of Netflix. You've had it up to here with Crave. You certainly aren't downloading Stars. So what are you doing? You're jumping online. You see Instagram, Facebook. What happens if you fire up either of those platforms at about, let's say, 5 to 9? You're going to see my smiling face telling you to join me where? Right here on twitch.tv/@home-with-James. And I can't wait. When I tell you I can't wait, I truly can't wait. But I'm getting ahead of myself because tonight we've got a real big show, an RBS, as we say right here on At Home. Much later on, it is the return of what might be the most popular guest in At Home history. It's Conor Rose. He is coming to us live and in living color. We will also be joined by the man who's working the tech booth tonight. One of our trustiest tech directors, Dimitri Kyres, is here. And we're not going to be talking about if things are, sexy, this, that. He's not going to be singing one of his, improv songs. This young man has been bestowed with a true honor. Now, I do not use the word hyperbole lightly. When I tell you that this man has received an honor, he has received an honor. You will never be able to guess the honors that Dimitri Kyres has received in the new year. Now, I know a lot of people are like, 2020, I can't wait for it to be done. Then 2021 says, hold my beer. This guy's off to a great start in 2021. And it could get even greater. It might grow at a rapid pace. More on that later. Now, I do need to start the show off with an apology. I had promised that Raquel Belmonte, who's a regular on this show, would be here, but unfortunately she can't be here. Send me a message at about 8:30 saying, James, I can't make it. I'm sorry. How about next week? I said, let's see if we can make it work. But this coincides with something that is truly a coincidence. When one guest exits, another guest enters. Something that I've never talked about on this show. So this is the first time ever. I have a niece that a lot of people don't know about. Now, I know what you're saying, James. This is one of your kooky schemes. This is one of your little routines, one of your skits. It isn't. I have a niece. My sister, Jan, has a daughter that just turned 13 years old. January 3rd, I have a niece. That's right. I want you to take it in. You're looking at me, you're saying, this guy's an uncle? Come on. You're telling me this doesn't look like the face of a fun Uncle Jim? Well, that's who I am. My niece will be on this show in just a matter of moments. So I'm getting a technical note that perhaps I spat on my camera. I'm noticing it right now. Did I? Oh my God, what is going on here? I'm going to tell you something. This is not the way I wanted to start this show. This intro, one of my best ever. Let's see if we can fix this. All right, I fixed it. I spit right on my camera. I'm going to tell you why, because I'm excited about tonight's show. In any event, my 13-year-old niece is going to be a guest. And if you're in the chat, I'm looking at you right now. Just do your best to be civil, please. I'm also noticing that my good buddy Santa Claus is here. Santa Claus, I want to applaud you for the great work that you did over the holiday season. We appreciate you. You are not only a great guest, but you are a true hero. So without any further ado, I would like for us to give a nice, warm welcome to my 13-year-old niece. She is the daughter of my sister, Jan. Let us welcome Candice Olivia McGee.
Say the thing I wanted you to say. Say it.
Please welcome my niece and emerging.
No, that's not it. I wanted you to put me TikTok channel on the top. You said you would put me TikTok channel on the top.
Okay, how about we try again, Candice?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so just sit tight. This is your Uncle Jim's a good vamper here, so I want you to welcome not only my niece, but emerging TikTok star Candice Olivia McGee. Candice, how's it going?
Camera's is frozen.
I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi is not great in here.
Your Wi-Fi sucks.
I'm
It
sorry.
already sucks at me, Mom. Can't dye my hair like Billie Eilish's tonight, and then I have to get you to do it. And now I have bad Wi-Fi. Okay, do it again because it froze and I didn't hear anything you said.
Okay, so I want you to give a nice warm welcome. She is my niece. She is also an emerging TikTok star, Candice Olivia McGee. Candice, how's it going?
Hi, thanks, Unky Jim Jan. That was really good. Yeah, you can follow my TikTok channel, Selena Gomez Stan, 12001.
Now, can we say that just a little slower for the people that might be hard of hearing? What was that handle now?
Selena Gomez Stan, 1001.
Yeah. Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to wish you happy birthday again. 13 years old. That's a big number.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be 13, Unky. Honestly, like, I feel different. It's crazy already being like a New Year's baby, but like to be a New Year's woman now, it's crazy. Can I tell you a secret? My mom said that I can get my nose pierced.
Oh, she said that?
She said, you can get your nose pierced because you're a woman now, and that's basically a rite of passage.
Well, you know what? Your mom was a bit of a rebel herself growing up.
Yeah, she said next year I can get my first tattoo. So there's that.
Oh, very cool. What type of tattoo are you thinking about?
I don't know. Probably something like Selena Gomez, or like maybe I'll just get like a back tattoo of Justin Bieber. He's so hot.
Yeah, Justin Bieber, he's a true cutie. You know.
Can I tell you a secret?
Please.
I brought my Justin Bieber pillow.
Oh, that's great. Well, okay. So again, for people who don't know, I am currently babysitting. This is my niece Candice. She is in my bedroom and apparently has really decked the place out with some decor that I would have never otherwise. Oh, you've got some nice lights on my bed frame there. Very nice. And you've brought your Justin Bieber, was that a pillow?
Yes. But I also brought this.
Yeah.
This is a magazine for basically adult women. When you
Yeah.
turn 13, you get one of these. That's just
Can
how it
you
goes.
bring that closer to the camera, Candice?
Yeah, it's called Girls World. And of course, we all know who's on the cover. It's Madison Reyes from Julie and the Phantoms.
I'm not
You
not
know?
familiar, and I also need to insist that you make sure that you take that copy of Girls World out of my apartment when you get back to your mom tonight. I don't know if I want Girls World hanging around my home.
Okay, well, that's on you, I guess. And I would never forget this anywhere. This is like a Bible to me.
I
Okay?
know.
I will never leave this here.
Okay.
But while you're doing your little show, I was looking through this magazine.
Yeah. What? Anything good?
Well, you were ramping off the top. I found a few different things, actually.
Oh, there's probably some cool articles in there about Will Smith.
I don't know who that is. But there is this. Oh my God. What should be your New Year's resolution? Kick off 2021 with a fun new goal. I haven't set one yet, other than getting my nose pierced, and my next year's is getting a full body tattoo of Justin Bieber on my back.
Oh, so you've got your next 2 years of resolutions locked and loaded. Okay, very cool.
But do you have one?
No, I've been given some New Year's resolutions by some of the guests on my little show.
Boo. None of them mean anything if it doesn't come from Girls World, which is totally created by you.
Yeah, by me?
Okay. Well, no, obviously not by you.
Okay, good. I don't want to be responsible for Girls World.
Anyway, do you want to do this quiz or not?
Sure,
I'll do this quiz or not?
Yeah, let's do the quiz. I'll do the Girls World quiz. Are you mad? Did I do something wrong? Was dinner not good?
No, I didn't like it at all. You wouldn't let me take pictures of it. You said, eat your food. No one cares about the TikToks that are about food. Well, I'm trying to expand my channel, okay? Nobody gets that.
No, I didn't say that. I said, I think it would be nice if we were able to communicate while we were eating dinner and not take pictures of our food. You know, I haven't seen you in a while, so I thought maybe we could have some communication. Certainly things have changed in between 12 and 13, but we won't get into that. Let's do the quiz.
Fine. We'll get our communication in now. Because you better believe I'm going to go watch Family Channel after this.
I don't have that channel.
What? Anyway. Okay. This is how this quiz goes. So basically you start where the start is. So I'm going to read you what start says. If you could celebrate New Year's Eve anywhere in the world, you'd go to Tokyo, Japan, or London, England.
Yeah, I think I'd probably rather go to London. It's a quicker flight. I don't want to be on a plane that long.
Okay, that's enough. Be honest. Are you good at keeping your schoolwork organized? No, I'm a little messy. Or, yes, I am.
What if I don't go to school anymore?
Oh my God! Just do it!
Okay, what were the choices again?
No, I'm a little messy is one of them. And then, yes, I am.
No, I'm a little messy. Let's go with that.
Have you ever tried a TikTok dance challenge? Yes or nope?
Nope.
Well, that's going to change. So I'm going to say yes.
Wait, I have to do a TikTok dance tonight while I'm on the clock?
We might do a few. I've saved a few different TikTok challenges that I think you'd be really good at. Anyways.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Are you on any sports teams? Yes, I love sports. Or nope, I'm not.
Nope, I'm not.
Do you like learning about fantasy things like unicorns and vampires? Nah, not really my thing. Or yes, I love that stuff.
Yeah, not really my thing.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
Okay, so this didn't come out. This probably came out like when I was born, now that I think about it. But there's this show called Twilight, and it's all over TikTok right now. They do all these like
show? I thought it was a movie.
Okay, whatever, you know what I mean. Oh! Anyway, it's about vampires, and they're all really attractive.
Oh,
Don't tell my mom I said that. I swear to God, if you tell my mom I said that, I'll kill you.
I wish you hadn't said it to me.
Shall we move on?
I would love nothing more.
What would you like your first job to be one day? A babysitter or a tutor? Answer wisely.
Tutor.
Wow. The thing is, it's done. You got, for your New Year's resolution, you should fill an entire journal. You have a lot to say and a lot of great ideas.
Oh.
So why not start a journal? You can write down one small thing a day or write pages and pages when inspiration strikes. And if you finish one, grab another.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty nice resolution. So I'm going to add that to the list of resolutions that I've already been given. So it seems like I've got a lot that I can work with in 2021.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure.
What's your first initial?
J? Wait, you don't know my initial?
Don't give me attitude. I will call my mother. Okay, and what's your first, the letter, find your birthday month. What's your birthday month?
September, so 9.
Okay, so your donut name, in case you were wondering, is Cinnamon Twist. That actually sounds kind of good.
Okay, so there's another quiz on this in this Girls World magazine where you learn what your donut name is by taking the first letter of your first name and then having it correspond with your birth month.
Unky Jim Jam, you would love this book. There's like tons of quizzes and they give advice. It's basically a book. Look how thick it is.
Yeah, it's a real thick book.
There's recipes. There's amazing advice.
Yeah, what's some of the advice that's in there? Anything
I lost the page.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Candice, do we get off on the wrong foot today? I can't help but feel like I've done something wrong. Last time I saw you, you were a lot nicer.
Okay. I have something to say. Can I
Please.
tell you something?
I would love it.
Listen, I'm struggling right now, okay?
Oh,
now that I'm 13, there's just all these other responsibilities. There's all these other things that I have to worry about. You know, I have to start wearing bras. You know, I have to get a job.
A job?
I have to do all this stuff now, and I'm just really overwhelmed. I'm not finished. I'm so overwhelmed.
I don't want to make any assumptions here about what goes on in your household, but I have a hard time believing that your parents are insisting that you get a job.
No, but like I feel like I have to. That's like what you do when you're an adult. Everybody is like, do work, get money. And I don't have any money.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Well,
anyways, that's why I'm probably being hot-headed because it's my hormones. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Apology accepted. Maybe once the show is done, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can order the Family Channel. Wait, what's your bedtime?
1 a.m.
1 a.m. I don't think so. That doesn't sound reasonable to me.
Fine. 10 p.m. I don't know why I'm winking. That's the real one. Anyway.
You know, I'll make a deal with you. I'll push it to 10:30 if we all just start over and we cool off a little bit.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
You're the best uncle in the entire world. I want to live here.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we want to go that far. You can't live. Right. You have a family, right? You can't live. You know, as much as I liken myself to being a bit of a cool uncle, I feel like that. I don't think your mom and dad would be happy about that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Then your mom's gonna get mad at me, and we don't want that, do we?
No.
Okay, well, look, now that we're off on the right foot, what else is going on, Candice?
Well, in my Zoom class today, because all my classes are online because of the pandemic. Duh.
Yeah, of the pandemic.
We were doing was social studies.
Sure.
Duh. And this boy that's in my class, his name is Tom. He turned his camera on when I answered a question.
Okay.
And let's just say I think it was intentional. But I don't know. Don't say anything. I don't know. Don't tell my like don't say anything. Don't jinx it.
I'm not jinxing. Candice, you're on a show right now, right?
You have people who are tuning in?
Yeah, that's right.
People watching this?
Yeah.
Is my mom watching this?
I don't think so. I think your mom's at work.
Is Tom watching this?
I don't think that this is really a show that I target towards other 12 and 13-year-olds. I think you're in the clear.
Tom is really mature. Like, he might just be 12 years old. Yeah, that's right. I'm older than him.
Okay, well, tell me a little. Do you like Tom? Okay. Do you know what month his birthday is on?
Yeah, of course I know. It's oh my God. It's March.
Well, maybe what we can do is look in the magazine, in a girl's world, and see if we can figure out what his donut name is, and maybe you could call him by his donut name one of these days. I can't believe I'm giving dating tips to kids.
You're actually like really good at this.
Thank you. I like to think so too.
Okay, how much more time do I have?
Let's play it by ear.
Okay, because I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just say, like it was like, okay, so like we still have to do what's it called? PE. And for PE, like that is also on Zoom.
Yeah, you guys are doing gym class on Zoom?
Yeah. And like each week, a student has to like lead the exercises. This is like a real thing that's happening right now in elementary schools. It's like a fun thing that keeps things interesting. Anyways, this is going to be interesting. Okay, what if, let's just say like I did it. Okay, how do I get Tom to turn his camera on and keep it on the entire PE class?
How do you get this other kid to turn his web camera on so you can watch him during gym? Well, what are you guys doing for gym?
Jumping jacks mostly, and like jogs.
I don't know if that's appropriate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. After I said it and then like verbalized the idea, I was like, I don't even want to do that.
Look, it's okay if you think this boy is cute. It's totally fine.
Okay, how about this? Mm-hmm. He posted a TikTok. And I'm too scared to like it. When's like a normal time to like someone's TikTok that you're in love with madly?
I'd say the morning. Don't do it in the nighttime.
In the morning, but then what if like some other person likes it and he's like, that's who I want?
Well, I think that's just going to be the risk that you have to take, right? We're all posting stuff at all times on social media and many people like it, but all you have to do is hope that he sees your like and feels similarly about you as you do about him.
Whoa, you're really good at this.
Yeah, not bad.
Holy. Well, I'm going to call you every day when I have questions about Tom.
Well, you can talk to your mom about...
No, don't tell my mom about Tom.
Okay, I won't tell anyone anything.
Oh my God.
Candice, sorry, I gotta carry. It's fine. I gotta carry on with the show. Do you want to do me a favor? And if you're gonna listen to music, you can leave them on your headphones.
Fine.
Candice,
thanks for having me. Don't forget to add me on TikTok, Selena Gomez Stan 1010.
Great, thanks, Candice. I'll talk to you after the show. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's my niece, Candice, and I have to tell you something. Last time I saw her, she was way different. She was still in that kind of like little kid phase, like kind of sweet and charming. You know, that temperament that hovers around 10, 11, 12. I'm scared of her. I have to babysit her for the rest of the night. And I don't want to be giving dating advice to kids. I already give it to Conor Rose. I'm tapped out. I certainly hope she's not watching our next segment. Joining us, we've got someone who has done many things. He's been an actor, an improviser. He's been a barista. Well, there's one job that you don't know about. And he's been on the receiving end of a truly Truly honorable gesture. Without saying too much, let's welcome our next guest. He's currently working the booth. It's Dimitri Kyres. Dimitri.
Hey, James.
I want you to keep it clean because my niece is in the other room.
No, I know. I saw that. You didn't.
I don't want you to get any inspiration.
No, Jesus, come on, James. I want to start by saying that I've been out of the game for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Of course, the audience doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Would I be able to do the honors?
Yeah, you may, James.
In another lifetime, Dimitri Kyres was, how could I put this? A script writer, but not for online sketches, film, TV, theater productions. Well, I guess on some level it is film and it is for an online audience. Our young friend Dimitri was a content creator and a script writer for a pornography company. And as of last week, Dimitri Kyres has been nominated for an AVN Award in the category of Best Comedic Screenplay. So not only does he write pornography, not only did he write pornography, but he was writing a very niche style of pornography, comedic pornography.
Yeah, the goofy and strange and eye-catching, wonderful world of specifically brazzers. That was the only place that I wrote, the only place I worked in, and yes, it was specifically a company that appreciated a comedic flair to their scenes, and
I was going to be covert. I made it a point to not mention what production company you worked for.
Yeah, I know.
You've outed yourself, but I also want to let you know, in the chat right now, coming to us from Carla Ma, who is still on vacation, we've got, quote, I hope you win. We've got from my longtime friend Dave Jansen's, first he writes, ha ha ha. Then he writes, congrats. And that's where the admiration ends.
Yeah, just two. That's about what I thought. I'm... hold on, I'm reading something else from the chat. You mind if I read this?
Please, allow me to take this one.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Are you behind the stuck stepmothers in the washing machines? Wow, Dimitri, are you writing the truly gratuitous adult content?
No, I was not responsible for that craze. That certainly was a fad that came through the writer's room when I was there about people getting stuck in stuff. But fortunately, I never got the privilege, I guess, to write a people getting stuck in stuff scene, I think.
Well, this reminds me of a pitch that I gave to you about the premise being a guy who fakes his own death, and all these people are visiting him at an open casket funeral. Then when everyone leaves, he emerges from the casket to tell a nearby funeral attendant, I faked my own death to get out of my marriage. And then he ends up having sexual intercourse with this attendant.
Yeah, so...
And then I told you, actually don't pitch it. That's my idea.
Yeah, so you pitched me a lot of ideas like that. When in my short amount of time that I was there, I received quite a few pitch ideas from you and a few other of my personal friends that were aware that I was working there. I don't know if you know this, but I did pitch that idea. This is not a joke. I pitched that idea, and I was returned with, we can't afford a coffin.
Yeah. That's why I've always thought of myself as a big thinker.
Yeah.
I don't try to stay in the realm of small ideas. I like to go big, and bigger. But on the flip side, one of your pitches not only was made, but is now up for the AVN Award for Best Comedic Screenplay. So what I want us to do is we're about to let's let everyone know about all of the nominees. Now, if you're thinking the Oscars or the Academy Awards, there are so many nominees.
I don't know if you could read
those. A hilarious quantity of nominees. So we're going to get those up on the screen in just a moment.
So again, just again, James, I haven't worked there in 2 years. And I missed the the award ceremony, because this just came out. This was this was actually my final Picasso. This was my Magnum Carta. This was my like final thing that I actually did at this company. Is they let me write a feature-length film, and I said to myself, okay, I'm going to write the craziest thing that I could think of, which ultimately isn't that crazy, but I tried to just load it with as many weird things as possible before I can leave, because I knew I was never going to do this again in my life.
I need to go through this list.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So, we begin with 40 Years Old Comes to Life. Then we've got A Lesbian Christmas Story. And we've got, I don't know, what is this person the star? We've just got Sweetheart and Mile High.
Yeah.
We continue. We've got the very subtly named Bikini Models, which I guess comes courtesy of Gazman. Then we've got Cougar Queen, a Tiger King parody.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Tiki Babes. Hentai Sex School, volumes 1 and 2, which I'm sure Mark Rowland was a huge fan of. Then we've got Mother Lovers Society 20. So there's a whole society. We've got The Pulse, Swipe Right, and The Voyeur Next Door.
Yeah. So those are the noms. That's my competition, I guess, for this season. And the award ceremony's on the 23rd.
Of this month.
I don't know if I'll be watching, but I might try to tune in because I'm being honored by the Adult Video Network Awards.
I almost feel like we need to do a watch along.
If you've ever watched one of those awards, James, I don't think it's appropriate for Twitch, but maybe because they do. Are you familiar with the term "suitable for work"?
Is this in relation to not safe for work?
Correct. Yeah. So there's the not safe for work, obviously, but there's the, of course, suitable for work, SFW.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that the award show would be suitable for work. I hope anyway. But then again, it's an award show, and off air I could tell you about the things that happened there because it truly is ludicrous. It is a circus.
All right. Well, before we get into it, without saying too much, what inspired you to write this nominated script?
So the Pulse was a labor of love.
A labor of love.
Yeah, James. Yeah, it was a labor of love. Like I said, I wanted to do something amazing before I left. I wanted to write something that was honest, from the heart, had emotion, had a good character struggles, and dealt with real human emotions. Emotions like jealousy and unfulfillment, and
you're really classing this thing up, pornmonger.
I wanted to bring a certain civility and a certain artistry to writing.
Yeah, I can tell by the way you're carrying yourself. Looking at the script, typing it up like
it would do me. It would really do me. You would be doing me a huge favor if you could pretend to be James Lipton right now.
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna be is James McGee. Now, Dimitri, I understand that you've brought a clip with you.
Yeah, I actually brought the trailer for the film. I don't know.
Okay, so before anyone really pops their top, no pun intended, this is a safe for work trailer. Am I to understand that correctly?
It is a suitable for work trailer. You won't see anything.
Now, there's people watching right now that probably think this is not real, that we have not. This is gonna end with a punchline. You made this.
Yeah. So we have a lot of laughs on this show, but I can assure you that this really happened. I did this. This was a part of my life for a hot minute, and this is a real thing that exists. And I'm sure for the people out there, there you go, I can see you, who do, partake in pornography, you will notice the actors and actresses in this film as legitimate talent in this industry. So this is the trailer, and if it's okay with you, I can play it right now there, James.
Yes, let's throw to the trailer from the film that Dimitri has been nominated for an AVN Award for. Let's take it away.
Great.
My name is Dr. Rick Novak, MD, And for as long as I can remember, I've been North Star General Hospital's top surgeon.
Pills. Stat.
You're the best, Dr. Novak.
An average day for me is probably no different than yours. I wake up, get a cup of coffee, and then I save lives. It's good to be king. Is it my birthday, Caroline? My boss. She's a real ballbuster, but she's the best in the biz. Sure, we have a few toss-ups every now and again, but I think she genuinely likes me, though she won't admit it.
We've hired another surgeon.
What? Show yourself.
I'm the one thing you fear the most.
Alexis Dupont.
It's Dupont. It's French.
The people I used to call friends have turned against me. I can't sleep.
Failure.
No.
Disappointment.
Are you sure, Doctor? I mean, you saw the patient's immunity. He might have a negative reaction.
It's too late, Rick.
This is over now.
Dupont!
Stop!
Well, we are at your service, Doctor.
Time to let go, old friend.
Dupont!
Are you ready for your examination, nurse? Yes, Doctor. Here's the procedure.
May I?
Yes.
Cut it out, you dimwit.
That's the clip that I brought with
That's
me.
the Pulse. The Pulse is your film.
Yeah, that was that is what I wrote. Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, coming in from the chat once again, quote, you can tell they had fun on this one. Now, Dimitri, do you think that they had as much fun performing it as you did writing it?
Genuinely, yes. So like, what'll happen is I'll usually get the raw, as we like to call it, just raw footage basically, and you could see some behind the scenes things, and they had a lot of fun writing this. This was directed by the lead actor that you see there, which is Mr. Danny D, and he performed, the main role, and he also directed the film, and he's known in the biz to be quite a character on set and behind the camera, and he certainly left his signature, if you will, on the piece itself. Because I'm just a lowly writer, James, and of course it only comes to
I don't know
life.
if I would use the word lowly to describe you if you are now an award nominee.
Right, and just to be nominated, James, is a huge honor, because obviously I'm in such good companies with the rest of my nominees in my category.
Getting a text from my niece that says, "What are you watching? Happy with yourself?"
Obviously not.
I'll tell you what, you should be.
Oh, thanks, James.
You should be. You should be happy with yourself. Now, Dimitri, have you watched the full film with all of the graphic sexual intercourse?
To be honest with you, I have watched the entirety of the film. Of course, I skipped by the graphic portions, and that's not a lie, because when you have worked in it like I have, that kind of stuff, it's just not that interesting. So you just kind of blow right past it and just watch the parts that I wrote, which were honestly quite good. They did a really good job with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, knowing your comedic sensibility, when I saw this trailer last week, I was able to really pick apart the moments where I was like, oh yeah, this is Dimitri, the loser in the locker, all of the screaming.
Yeah. Screaming.
I think that if I were to be so bold, I think you patterned this main doctor character after you.
Well, that's your analysis of the film, James, which
he
is
talks
honestly
like you. I'm sure you sent in some clear direction as to what you want out of this Mr. D fellow.
Well, his name is Dr. Novak, Dr. Rick Novak. So, very far away from Dimitri K. But I would say that, I left some good direction. And when you can't draw from life, James, I mean, where can you draw from? We don't write in a vacuum, of course. We write from what we know. And I obviously know a lot about being a doctor. and I know a lot about, real human emotions, like,
Well, you certainly are surgical in the tech booth, and I will give you that nod. Now, Dimitri, what are you going to do if you win this award?
I have no idea. James. Does anybody really know what they're gonna do when they get to the top of Mount Everest? Do they know what they're gonna do when they win the?
Well, they plant their flag.
They plant their flag, and I will say the person who notified me that I had been nominated, because of course I don't follow any of this. I have no idea. This world is foreign to me now. I was notified with the sentence rather, "Congratulations, you've left your mark."
Yeah.
And then LOL, yeah, followed it quite soon after that. So in many ways, I think I'm just happy that the last thing I ever did there was write something that people could find funny, which is really all I ever wanted to do, was make people laugh.
And that's true. The world can always use more laughter. Now, before we let you go, Dimitri, do you think there's any conceivable way we can get someone who's perhaps one of the organizers of this shindig on this show? Do you think? How feasible with your I call them skin connections? How feasible do you think that is?
How feasible is it for me to get some representative from the AVN Awards on the show?
Yeah, I'm sure your tentacles can still squirm into that world.
Do you hate me? What is your stance on me?
I'm proud of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm proud of you. And I want to milk this for everything it's worth. I think that I want you to win this award more than you do.
I believe that. I think you do want me. Because when I told you, if I can quote you, James, you said, "This is," all in caps, "fantastic."
Yeah, it is fantastic. I've seen you do a lot of things, but I don't know if I will ever see you do something like this.
Well, thanks, James.
And if you win, our friendship will change forever.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to walk around with a bona fide celebrity.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a T-shirt that says, "I'm with the guy that won the AVN Award for Best Comedic Screenplay for The Pulse."
Yeah, that's a hell of a T-shirt. That's gonna cost you a little something.
Hey, you're gonna pay for it with all that skin money, buddy.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a cash prize. I don't think so, though. It would be really fun to have the trophy. I don't know if you've seen the AVN trophy, James.
No, it looks phallic, is my guess.
Yeah, slightly. I don't know. I imagine it used to be just like I think it's a naked person.
Okay, well, yeah, I want you to do some research on that.
Okay, you got it, James.
All right, Dimitri, thanks so much. Again, just the utmost congratulatory feelings coming from me to you on this really just great start to 2021.
Thanks, James. All your support means the world to me, then and now, and just want you
Forever.
to know, and forever. Yeah, I guess I owe you one. And thanks for all the pitches 2 years ago. Not all of them got through, but
none of them.
Well, some of them did.
Get back to the booth, Dimitri.
Hey, James, I love you to death, buddy. See ya.
Bye. That's Dimitri Kyres. When I said, if you were tuned into my Instagram, moments before we went live, I said this is going to be a good show tonight. And if there's anything that I am not, it's a liar. This has not only been a good show, it's been a great show. And we've got another great show this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's going to be here? Mark Rowland, Steph Mercier-Voyer, and so much more this Friday. Let us welcome our third and final guest, last but most certainly not least. He is the one, he is the only. He has found a way into not only my heart, but yours. It is Carmen Rose's twin brother, Conor Rose. Conor, whoa, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, James, how's it going?
You look really cool.
James, what do you think of my new look?
Well, it looks like you are wearing all black. You've got some sunglasses and a beret. Are you dressed up as Dr. John? No one's going to care about that reference.
No.
So do you want to, I like your new look. It's very cool. Can you take me through why you've made this change from flannel and baseball caps to all black?
James, I've been trying to explore different parts of myself ever since the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And
The 2 breakups.
Sorry?
The 2 breakups.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take off my sunglasses because I feel like it's hard to connect when I'm wearing them.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah. So I've been trying on different personalities because I'm about to put myself back out there. Both of our resolutions is to join a dating site.
Well, yeah. So I want to be clear that last Friday I was accepting resolutions from other people. So Lisa Palmieri said I should smile more on the show. Dale Bernier said I should try things that I think are lame and nerdy at least once. And your resolution for me was to join a dating app with you. Now, I haven't done it. And I've never done it.
That's okay, James. Listen, if I've learned anything, it's that it's really hard to be vulnerable. And by putting yourself on a dating site, it's gonna make you the ultimate vulnerable.
It's gonna make me the ultimate vulnerable?
Yeah.
All right. Have you made your profile yet?
No. Well, here's the thing, James. I'm like trying on just exploring myself a little bit because I feel like before jumping into another relationship, I should really like get to know myself. And
that's true. That is very true.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been doing some poetry, doing some writing, as you know.
Yeah, you debuted your first poem on the show last week. Would I be, now I know that I'm putting you on the spot, would I be so bold to ask you, could you read that poem from last week?
Sure. No, that's fine. I'd have to read it because it's hard to memorize poetry.
You haven't memorized it? It's been a week, right? Well, I shouldn't judge. So this is the poem that you, and I loved it. It was a great poem. I like that I was included as part of it. The subject matter is still up for debate, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'd love to hear it again. It's called NYD, which stands for New Year's Day.
Happy New Year, James. Today is the first day of a new opportunity, new reasons to play with each other. This last year has been tough. I'm sure you agree. We both got dumped twice for me. But 2021 is going to be fun. We're going to hang with Dave in the man cave. No need to behave. Because we've got each other because James, you're like my brother.
I loved it last week and I love it even more this week. I'm really coming around to it. So it looks like, if I'm understanding correctly, that you've really entered and you found yourself as kind of a hip beatnik type of guy.
Yeah, well, I was exploring on the internet like poets and what do poets wear and what do they look like? And a lot of times this was kind of what was going on.
Oh, kind of?
Well, I mean,
it's okay.
I don't have a real beret, so I had to make one out of my winter hat.
So that's not that's just a toque that's rolled up.
Yeah.
Look, now I know that you did your Google image search and you had your heart set on a beret, but can I tell you something? You took what you had, which was a toque, and you turned it into a beret. You created something.
Yeah, James, you're right.
Look, when I'm right, I'm right.
So something I should be proud of, not ashamed of.
You were ashamed of it? You shouldn't be ashamed of it. Remember.
I felt like a wave of shame. Like there was just a lot of it.
No, don't feel a wave of shame. Remember what you said about vulnerability? You can apply it to your hat because you put yourself out there. You were honest with everyone. You were honest with me by saying it's not a real beret. Look, I would have never known had you not told me. How about that?
Oh, thanks, James.
You're welcome.
So yeah, there's a lot of turtlenecks and there's a lot of berets. So I have a turtleneck, but I didn't have a beret, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah.
I've also been writing more poetry.
That's great.
because I like, as you know, I have been having trouble sleeping, and
How's that going, by the way?
the sleeping,
Yeah.
not very well, but when I'm up in the night, now I write poems.
Okay, so when you have a hard time sleeping, when you're struggling, you take that and you do something positive with it. That's great.
Yeah. Are you gonna ask me to read some of my poems, James?
Well, I thought I didn't want to impose. I was hoping that you would. I thought, we can really round out the night. Did you see my niece earlier?
Yeah, she's really pretty.
13, Connor.
Oh.
So we did a quiz together, and then Dimitri, do you see he brought a clip?
Yeah, James, that's so cool. Dimitri's a real live filmmaker. Like,
well, he's a writer. He's not the filmmaker. He's a writer.
But he's gonna get an award and everything for his writing. That's so amazing. I'm so lucky to be able to call him my friend.
Fingers crossed that he gets the award. He's only nominated right now.
And I watched that clip. The movie seems like a real fun time. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, the critics said it's a real fun time.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Oh man, that's so cool. Like, do you think it's like the kind of thing that will be shown in theaters?
Some theaters.
Nice. I got to figure out which ones they are, because I'd really like to go and see it on the big screen.
You can watch it on your computer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Instant release? What's wrong, James?
Caught me off guard. Yeah, instant release. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll keep my eyes peeled for it.
Yeah, let's get to the poetry. This is the main event tonight.
I'm really nervous, James, because I haven't even said these poems out loud.
Well, let's use this not as their final resting place. Let's just say this is the beginning. And if you say it, you like it, you want to keep it as it is, great. If not, you can use this as a method to workshop it.
Okay, thanks, James. That takes a lot of the pressure off.
Look, the last thing I want is pressure on this show.
Yeah, I'm going to put on my sunglasses while I read it.
Please do. So
that was another one of the accessories that the guys on Google were wearing.
Yeah, well, you want to follow the path that the guys on Google created for you. So he was here last week. He debuted his first poem, NYD. Here's Conor Rose with some of his newest work. Take it away, Connor.
So this one is called Driving School. Learning to drive has been really hard. When your teacher is your ex, you need a lifeguard. She may slap me or kiss me, depends on her mood. If I get out alive, I'll have so much gratitude.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is clearly about your I don't want to open up any old wounds. That's about your former driving teacher and girlfriend, Nancy McConnell.
Yeah, I had to schedule my license.
Let's just breathe. Did it feel good to put that to paper? Was it part of the healing process?
Yeah, like I had to schedule my license exam and she's going to be the one officiating.
Yeah, that's tough.
So that's the night I wrote this poem, and I really I was crying and like pulling out my hair, and I didn't know what to do.
Pulling out your hair? You mean not literally?
It's a habit I've had since I was a kid. When I get nervous, I pull out my hair.
I don't want you to lift your beret.
It's really patchy, James.
Okay, so when is your driving test?
Next Wednesday.
Okay, so a week from tonight, we're going to know whether you get your driver's license or not. PMA, Connor, positive mental attitude.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I
Focus
feel,
on the test. Just focus on the road and the lines that appear on it.
yeah, just gotta stick to my ABCs of driving.
Remember, and what are those ABCs?
Action, best foot forward, car safety.
ABCs of driving: action, best foot forward, car safety. How about we workshop that a little bit? You got a lot of letters in there. How about this? Always be cruising.
James.
The Twitch gods are happy with that one.
Yeah, you got a sound effect and everything.
Yeah. Always be cruising.
Always be cruising.
Can I add to that? In addition to always be cruising on the road, how about in life? Always be Connor. Pretty
James,
good.
you're so good at making my name into like cool things.
Yeah, I am so good at making your name into cool things. Now, do you have any other poems for us tonight?
Yeah.
Great.
This one's called Taylor and Dimitri. Friends are important, especially now. It's harder to hang. Oh, and how. But we've got to keep trying to not feel the doom. Let's have a coffee, D. And Taylor, let's Zoom.
All right, so this is about how you were able to recently connect with Dimitri, who's here tonight, and Taylor McMillan, who you really hit it off with. Have you been able to Zoom or FaceTime with Taylor?
No. I sent a couple messages, but like, she hasn't really responded yet.
You know, we got a lot going on. There's a lot going on. This whole coronavirus thing, and different places have different rules.
Yeah,
Not a big deal.
everyone's busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna overthink it. Like
Don't
I'm not
overthink it. It's no big deal.
No, like she probably like who knows? Maybe she got kidnapped or something.
No, she didn't get kidnapped. I don't think so. Just a feeling.
James, have you been talking to Taylor?
We exchanged some messages a couple days ago, but I don't even remember.
How many days ago?
Let's say, I don't know, Monday.
Yeah,
Connor, do you have any other poems?
Yeah, I have one last poem.
Oh, great. What's this one called?
This one's called
Yep.
It's called Soft Shirts.
Soft shirts. Okay, that sounds nice.
I don't know your name. That's probably part of the game. But you know just what to do to my shirts. You make them so soft that it hurts. Everything that you touch gives me a rush. Fresh smelling and silky smooth. What's your name? Tell me the truth.
Who's this about?
It's about the girl at my laundromat.
Oh, right. Yeah, the girl at your laundromat. Okay, so it sounds like you really like the way that she cleans your clothes.
James, I've never felt anything so soft on my body. And
Okay,
she knows.
so
She knows that it was going to be soft on my body.
Okay, so you think that she was cleaning your clothes and she knew that it was going to, quote, be soft on your body.
Yeah.
Okay, so this sounds like some potential in the new year for some romance. Now, did you ask her, tell me your name, tell me the truth?
In the poem?
Well, I mean, like, was that in real life?
No.
I was going to say, that's a very forward thing to ask someone. Hey, what's your name? Tell me the truth.
Yeah, I've been toying with the idea of like, how do I get her name?
Yeah.
And so
Well,
I just
do you
thought
guys ever chat when you're paying the bill or when you're dropping stuff off? Maybe I can give you a quick hand before we call it a night here on the show.
yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
I was saying, do you ever chat? Do you exchange pleasantries?
She like asked me if I need like dryer sheets and stuff, but
Well, do you ever talk about anything unrelated to the washing? Do you ever make small talk about the weather or day-to-day life, anything like that?
no, it's pretty much just laundry centric.
Well, would you like to talk to her about other stuff? Sounds like you
Oh,
would.
Gosh, how would I ever?
Well, Connor, here's the thing. It's very tough to, I guess, you mingle or schmooze with people when they're at their work. It's a very hard thing to pull off, but you're a charming guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know. I think you can lead it. Maybe you could ask her, how long have you worked here?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you could try that and see
Can I
if
write
it's
this down, James?
sure. Yeah, you can write it down. See if it sparks conversation. If it does, you can pursue that. If it doesn't,
How
then
long
at
have you
least
worked here?
yeah, you could try that. How long? Or you could just ask, "How's your day going?" That's an even better one.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, this, I don't want to. It's not groundbreaking stuff. You just say, "How's your day going?" You done writing that down?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a good start. And don't think too hard about the conversation.
Oh, I really hope she has good answers.
Always be Connor.
Always be Connor. Always be cruising.
Yeah, what do you mean you hope she has good answers?
Well, if she just like gives me one word answers, it's gonna be hard to like continue the conversation.
But at least you'll know.
Know what?
Well, if she gives you one word answers, you will have a pretty good idea whether or not she's interested in continuing to engage with you.
So if she just gives me one word answers, it means that she doesn't?
Let's quickly give this a try. I want you to imagine, do you know what this person's name is?
No, that's my whole poem's about, James.
Okay, I'm sorry. How about we just say my name is Nancy? I want you to ask.
That was the name of my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Connor, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Joanne. We go Joanne. I'm sorry, Connor. I'm really sorry.
Okay, it's just gonna take me a minute to like.
No, Connor, it's okay. This is my fault. It's because it's often my go-to fake lady name. That's why. It's not your fault. That's my fault.
Not fake for me, okay, James?
I know I shouldn't have said that. It's not fake for you. You're right. What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Great. How about we just say Joanne? All right, so we're going to try two different ways. The first way is going to be if I give you one-word answers, and I want to see how you react to that. So do you remember the question?
Yeah.
Okay, so take it away. I'm going to be Joanne.
Hey, how long have you worked here?
Remember, we've shifted from that question to, hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had that one as second.
That's okay.
Hey, how's your day going?
It's good.
That's good. How long have you worked here?
About a year.
I've never worked in a laundromat. I really like your beard.
Now, Connor, you're talking to Joanne and not
I know.
Jane.
I got confused for a minute.
Okay, it's totally fine. It's hard, right? When someone's not reciprocating, it's hard, right?
Really hard.
So that will give you that feeling that you felt, right? Probably felt like, this isn't working.
Yeah, I was I was starting to sweat.
And that's probably because she's letting you know through disinterest that we don't have to do this.
Oh, that's what that was.
Now let's try the flip side, okay? Try again.
Hey, how's your day going?
It's not bad. I just started. So far, so good. How about you?
Really good. I have a lot of dirty laundry.
Well, you brought it to the right place.
Yeah, sure did. This is what you do here for you do laundry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll be able to take care of your stuff, no problem.
Oh, that'd be great. I love the way you make my clothes so soft.
You're welcome.
So how long have you worked here?
About a month. About a month. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you do?
Sorry?
What do you do?
I used to work at Tim Hortons.
Oh, very, very nice. It's been a while since I've been at Tim Hortons.
I have coupons.
Oh, did you get sent some in the mail?
I'm a lifetime member because I used to work there.
You're a lifetime member of Tim Hortons? I didn't even know they did that. That's so interesting.
Yeah. So if you ever were interested, if it's interesting enough for you to grab a cup of coffee with me, I'd love to give you a discount on one of your coffees.
See, now I think, Connor, you should probably just offer to, now this is James talking. I would say if you want to take her out, maybe just offer to buy the coffee. Offering a discount feels a little unusual.
James, what do you think I am, made of money?
I was very incorrect of me to assume. Well, Connor, how do you feel about both of those interactions? A little strong on the second one, I won't lie, a little strong. Don't think about how you want to ask her out. That's tough because it feels like you're waiting to pounce. Let the conversation come naturally.
Okay. So don't ask her out. Maybe like focus on smaller things first.
Just line to line dialogue. Always be cruising, right?
Always be Connor.
Yeah, let's imagine you're driving, you want to get to a destination, you're not going to speed there, right? You might get in trouble. So you're going to cruise there. Same thing with a conversation with someone you might be romantically interested in. Just take it easy.
James, you're really good at this.
I don't know if that's true.
I feel like you're ready to sign up for that online dating app.
Yeah, you know what? We'll see. But remember, we got to do it together.
Yeah.
Connor, any last thoughts before we call it a night, buddy?
No, just the regular, like, so happy to have you in my life. And hey, Dimitri, like, congratulations. And say hi to your niece. Your niece looks really nice. I'm sorry. Like, she's not pretty. Don't worry.
13.
And that's it.
Yeah. Okay, Connor, have a good rest of the night and I'll talk to you next week. Okay. Good luck on your driving test, buddy.
Thanks, James.
That is Conor Rose, and that is our show tonight. I also want to thank my niece, Candice. I want to thank Dimitri Kyres, AVN Award nominee. And thank you for tuning in on what I am declaring as the show to beat in 2021. This is the show of the year so far. This is in the pole position. This is the benchmark. I appreciate you tuning in. Come back on Friday, 9 p.m. for more fun, comedy, and conversation. Until then, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.